had my fair share of which man is funding you.
Oh, tell us about that.
I've had my fair share of that. Right, just right now, you are asking me which man is fun. Then relax, so.
Hey, what is coming? It's about to blow your mind. Right.
Yeah.
Oh dear Lord.
Yes, my sanity is at stake. This person will walk in, and I when you're asking them to do something, because I'm already dealing with, petty things concerning those things.
Yeah.
But the way you said it, if you say that means
What do you mean by that? You don't believe that. What do you?
I don't look it, so you won't even accord me that
respect. Exactly.
I'll then start to say, let's do this, do that. You won't do because you feel as if and then I always tell, there are days where there was a time on Sunday around 10 p.m. someone is knocking on the gate. I hear it. Everybody in the house knows that after a particular time, if somebody knocks, are you expecting somebody? Once it's no, nobody minds.
Oh, okay.
Then I get a call. Hello, please, I'm at your gate. I'm like, who is this? So I picked the number from the signboard. I'm like, excuse me, please. It's not working hours.
10 p.m.
It's a Sunday. Even if it was morning, I would have. There are days where it's weekends, I listen. I speak to people. Like, this is an odd time. I cannot
come out to meet you. Yeah.
So is it that you do it in the morning or some other time? So in the morning he goes to work. I'm like, okay, but it was a weekend. It's a Sunday, so you had a day.
Yeah.
Then I just humbly said, Then I was there. His wife calls. Says, oh, so I won't come. I'm like, no, I'm not coming. I'm not coming to open.
Yeah, it's late.
It's late because I just feel like sometimes when people notice that if I had come out, that is me going
above and beyond.
The next thing is they're calling you at all times.
Yeah, expecting you to respond because you responded before.
Yes.
Yeah.
And look, I want peace of mind. So I just said, look, let's make it another time.
Yeah.
I never showed up again.
Yeah,
and I wasn't worried because the Holy Spirit has given me peace.
Right.
You cannot come and
disturb that peace.
Yeah.
Right. So now let's talk about what goes into teaching your kids. I'm very interested in that because with this whole, I'm sure you will have more information on that. How people want to change the whole educational system is like a worldwide pandemic that parents don't even have the time to think about. But what goes into teaching as a Christian? What is different from your school and another regular preschool or a school?
Okay. So with my school, when I wake up in the morning, there's something I do. Once I open the garage where the nursery 1 students are, I stand there for a while and I say, this land is anointed.
Okay.
This place raises godly children. The children here stand out amongst their peers. We are blessed. We don't lack anything. Today's a blessed day. Thank you, Lord. And then I just start.
Okay.
Aside anything that has to do with books, I am very concerned about the attitudes, the morals of the children.
Okay.
So I dedicate so much time to give them Christ principles.
Right.
I have a friend who says at some Marcia school, it's a how does he look at it? Whether it's a mission school, he just has a way of speaking.
Right.
And Pastor Roderick, my youth pastor, he says the one time he used to mention that that's from Marcia school, when you go there, by the time your children leave, they are evangelized.
Right.
I'm blessed to have been discipled.
Right.
Yes. And I give shout outs to Christ for Youth International. Right.
Right.
I met them when I was in uni. And they took time to disciple me.
Right.
So I just have in mind purpose. What's purpose without teaching another person about Christ? That's all that matters.
Right.
The rest don't matter.
Yeah.
So I dedicate a lot of time, and there's always a time in our week called Time with Jesus.
Oh, for the whole school.
For the whole school, where we learn, Christian stuff, and as we learn the Christian stuff, even when we're in the classroom, we fuse it into it.
Okay.
So I think that's what's different. And recently, we had an exam, and those in grade 1 who do religious and moral education, which is part of the subject we're supposed to teach them.
Yeah.
I set my questions apart from the ones that is in the syllabus.
Yeah.
And people ask me why.
Well, how are some of your questions like?
There's a section A that is for what they want them to know in the books.
Okay.
And there's also the
other part. Okay.
So this year, this term like this, there was a question in the RME. The fruit of the spirit.
Okay.
Take each fruit of the spirit and give an instance where you exhibited that trait.
Okay.
So I go after, I think when they go home and parents who went through their, one person takes and it's like, oh, she saw this and she was impressed. I'm like, oh, because it's all part of, if you're telling me to teach them about, there are some things that, really not supposed to be in the
syllabus.
Why don't I teach them about what actually matters?
Right.
Yeah, so.
Right.
I fuse the two.
Okay.
Yeah. And I encourage, because I can't be in every class.
Right.
So I encourage my teachers who are there, we're doing it together.
Yeah.
So there are times where I meet with some of my teachers who can, and we sit in my hall after school it's over in the evenings, even as late as 10 p.m. We're sitting, we're doing a Bible discussion. We're having like an accountability session. We talk, and before I realize,
they are spending
I'm delving into relationship. Because I always tell them I don't want them to see me as their boss.
Right.
But as a sister.
Right.
Yes, so I'm concerned. Who are you dating? Because if you are dating, it's not giving you peace of mind.
How you come and teach these children?
You come and teach these children, And I just want to talk to them. I just want to also make them know that there's something more important
than all these other
things. Because once they also get it, they
can transfer. Absolutely. Now that we're talking, I want to offer a relationship in a buy. But
let me.
So now that Marcia brought the relationship, I didn't bring it. I was gonna skip it, but there's this right. Now that you've brought it up, there's this perception about women doing something on their own, right? But I want to merge the two. As a Christian, first of all, you can tell us, has your being, how do I put it, positively or negatively?
What are you asking?
Affected? Is it like I don't want to ask if you're in a relationship.
It's like that's what you want to ask.
I don't want to ask that because this is a very a very impactful session we're having. I didn't want to go there, but since you brought the relationship, I don't want somebody watching to say, I just don't know where maybe I'll take this tree out because people are not used to me. But has it affected? No, you don't have to tell us whether you're dating or not.
Okay.
But has it affected, like, from what people say? Sometimes when you're in the company of a lot of people say things, even though they're joking, you can know that this person means what they're saying. Has it affected in any way, or does it make you feel too much of a woman, or just tell us.
Oh, I don't feel too much of a woman.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm the last person who will actually feel that.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I mean, when you made mention of people saying things.
Yeah.
Yeah, people say things.
Right.
I'm not here to say, as you said, whether I'm single or I'm in a relationship.
She could be married though. You never know.
She asked me to remove my ring.
Hey! Then let's leave it at that. Right.
Guys.
Yeah.
I'm not married, right?
Okay. It could be a lie. So, no, but she doesn't lie. Jesus' daughter. She's not lying.
So,
yeah.
But yesterday, I was having a conversation with a friend just yesterday, and we were talking about something.
Okay.
Then I was like, look, I think my life, people assume so many things when it comes to me.
Right.
I'm never given the opportunity
to explain yourself.
Explain myself.
Yeah.
And I think I've also gotten used to it.
Right.
Because somebody sees you have an opportunity to sit with somebody.
Yeah.
Then the next is, oh, you're such a cool person. Oh, you're such this.
A trust said they had a perception that.
I'm like.
Or they've heard stuff.
Why?
Yeah.
You've not had the opportunity to sit with me. You've not had the opportunity to. Hey, me too. Opportunity. I'm not filled with pride though.
Oh. She's a big woman. That's the facts. Facts of facts. Yeah.
And you just assume that this, and I get that a lot. So many of my male friends,
right?
They say things.
What did they say? Some of the things they say. Tell us.
What did they say?
Tell us.
I've had an instance where somebody asked me to lower my standards.
A male?
Yeah.
What did he mean by that?
I didn't even give him the opportunity to explain because it was.
But that's so.
It wasn't. Oh. It was so empty for me, so void. Like, why would you say that?
So void.
So I didn't even give him an opportunity to explain. And that, then, I mean, I get that a lot, but as I sit here, I don't even know which standards are
that's high, right?
Someone will see you. I'm not your spec. I've never told you I have a spec. You've assumed that
I have a spec and put yourself in the opposite side and say that you are not my spec. Okay.
When you say it too, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I like it. Right now I'm at a point in my life where I laugh a lot. Right. Yeah, I mean, and I don't blame them because people will just be people. There are other great guys who are inspired by what you're doing. Right. Will encourage you.
Right.
Yeah, and there are other people. So I've had my fair share of which man is funding you.
Oh, tell us about that.
I've had my fair share of that on 2 occasions.
Right.
The first occasion, I was so surprised because I gave that person a lot of respect.
Yeah, this person who said this. Right.
What do you mean by?
Which one is funding, really?
And you know, like sometimes I'm there and which okay, let's say this was in the past.
Right.
There's nothing like enough for me. So like I'm doing something and someone will say, oh, you're doing so well.
You don't feel like
I feel like I can do more. This
right.
is not it.
Right.
So when the person said, I'm looking right, just right now you are asking me which man is fun. Then relax. So
hey, what is coming? It's about to blow your mind. Right. Right.
It's Jesus, honestly.
Jesus funding the project.
If you're a man, and you're out there and you're funding anything, just sit here.
Come out and tell me. Say Say it in the comments. Say it in the comments. Yes, that you are the one family. Marcia is denying you in public that you are Jesus.
It's heartbreaking sometimes, but I've gone to that point where people will just repeat.
Yeah.
Let me just stick with those who encourage you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I mean, with romantic relationships, I was speaking to my friends, I think a month ago.
Yeah.
We're just talking.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about what each and every one of us is learning.
Right.
Things we're learning. I was just telling them that one of the things I'm consciously learning is just being a woman.
Right.
Just being a baby girl.
Okay. What does that mean? Because a baby girl has different definitions.
So, you know that I'm not that type where I want to do everything.
Okay.
I am an independent woman.
Yeah.
I want to do.
Yeah. It's not even biblical.
Yeah.
It's not.
If you want to do it for me, I'll give you the
Why not? Yeah.
To do it. And I was just telling them that I'm currently praying.
Yeah.
For that in reading and learning to be that type of person for my future husband.
Right.
Because I noticed that I have a very high tendency of feeling like you can't do anything for me.
Oh, right.
Because I'm in a phase of my life where I've done things
for yourself.
By myself.
Yes. Yeah.
Whatever I'm doing now, I'm doing it by myself.
Yeah, of course, by the grace of God.
But
no human.
Yeah, by the grace of God.
External.
But no external. I mean, aside family support.
Yeah.
There's nobody out of my family. No, I won't say nobody. There are a few people. Who check up on me.
Yeah.
Shout out to all those people.
Right.
Pastor Rod, Joyce, Napoleon, Koma, Adjoa, Adjobia, Gideon, Brian. So I was just telling my friends that I'm just learning how to be a woman.
Yeah.
Because that whole independent
boss lady,
it's not even biblical.
It's not.
I'm not a feminist in any way.
Nah. Yeah.
Let the men do what they can do.
Exactly. They are supposed to do.
Yeah.
Let us also
do what we are supposed to do.
Yeah.
Recently at church, we were doing a rally outside.
Yeah.
And she was going to lift. I'm like, baby girl.
They are men.
Let
them do it.
And they are willing to do it.
Yeah.
What are you?
Yeah.
You are not meant to do this.
Yeah.
Now another lady was here. She says, well, what men can do, men can. I'm like, okay, but me, not me.
Yeah.
I meant this thing. I didn't touch it. Not because I'm lazy.
Yeah, but because you can't.
I can't.
Yes.
I can't.
Yes.
So I've just been learning and praying and then teaching myself so that, because as I said, I have a high tendency of feeling like, what can you do for me?
For me, yeah.
If this husband is coming, let's say, even if he's coming tomorrow, before tomorrow.
What about today?
Yeah.
And all the years.
I've been doing certain things by myself.
Yeah.
Yes, the grace of God. But when it comes to like human efforts, there's so many things I've done by myself.
Yeah.
So, excuse me.
Sorry.
So, you coming in, the least thing I could just use it against you.
No, right.
And I was just telling them, and one of my friends, I was saying that's wisdom.
Yeah.
Because to be able to see something in your life.
Yeah. And work towards
it, because I don't want it to be a problem
in the future. Yeah.
But all these things, people, you will not have. I have the opportunity right now to talk to you, and I'm saying this, but you won't have the opportunity to say to people. But people see you, and then they feel as if, even the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, just by that. But sometimes I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, that's just who you are.
And this is just me. Just me. So someone saying I should lower my standard.
Oh, Charlie.
I don't even know what the standard.
Max, you told me something one time when we were out talking about the whole iron roasting. Tell us.
Oh.
Tell them.
Do this.
Tell them, fresh our move. Don't do that to ladies who are doing well for themselves. Or you can tell them.
How my dress. But all I'm saying is that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but I mean, some guys get intimidated.
Okay. What do you think that is? Is it their problem, or is it because sometimes the women are actually doing so much? Or is it their insecurities?
They are insecure. They are insecure because I don't think this. If you know what you're about,
yes,
if you know the value
you have the man.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even get why men get intimidated by women, honestly. Because like, I used to say something, but I have a friend in church, Kath, who said, Joyce, prophet shouldn't hear you say this. Like, I used to say, it's a man's world. Like, a lot of things, I used to think that, Charlie, men have it easy in this life. Like, people fight against God and the word of God, but there are certain core principles people just gravitate towards, and things like a man is the head, a man has to earn more, a man, like, so men, I feel like men it should have taken so much to get a man to be intimidated, especially by a woman, because there are certain cultures that,
I get your point.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Yeah, so when I was much younger, I used to enter the mosque, right? Because one of my uncles was an imam. And I saw firsthand that the mosque has been divided.
Yeah.
So when you enter the mosque, there's a partition and the women are at the back. You cannot go beyond that, and the men are in front. They're all doing the same prayers and everything, but that alone shows that a man has the upper hand. And I'm not even fighting that, but my point is, if it must be an insecurity problem, because if you know in full detail who you are as a man, without position or looks, just by being a man, I thought that it should take a lot to get a man to be intimidated. If for nothing at all, he should be intimidated by his fellow man.
Great, I get it.
Right, and not a woman.
Yeah.
Because even though the weaker vessel in the Bible doesn't mean the literal weakness, people have bought into that explanation because it makes them feel, it feeds their ego. So the man says, oh, as a woman, you are the weaker vessel. So that alone should give you some comfort that you are the stronger.
Yeah.
So why would a woman intimidate just because she is pioneering something or she's doing something for herself? But yeah, so I think some of you men should work on your self-esteem and your identity issues so that you don't miss beautiful women like Marcia. You know.
And get closer to God.
Okay.
Yeah, get closer to God, because once you're closer to God, you can't be insecure.
Absolutely.
I am not insecure. This morning, someone did something. I sent a screenshot to my friend, Ajwa.
Yeah.
And she was like, who does that? But I'm the last person to be insecure.
Right.
Because if you have God, your identity is found in Christ.
Yes. Yeah.
So if you're insecure, check your relationship with Christ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Check your relationship with Christ, because if you have Christ, you know who you are in Christ. What a lady is doing shouldn't intimidate you.
At all.
What a man is doing should not intimidate you.
Right.
We all understand our purpose. We're all living it out. How well can we come together to still fulfill our purpose individually and as
a
one?
team? Yes.
So I think the basis is that you don't have Jesus.
Hey.
I'm preaching Jesus. I am selling Jesus. You need Jesus.
Oh God. Okay. I think we've exhausted that part well enough, but would you encourage a young lady to start something?
Absolutely.
Do you think starting a business is for everybody? Okay.
It's not for everybody.
Okay.
It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Yeah. It takes a lot.
Right.
It takes a lot. And guys, I'm just so huge on purpose. Yeah. So if it's something that you really have to do, because a lot of people are jumping on things because it's trending.
Like your whole business.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Everybody's selling food.
Right.
But you can make some noodles and things and what. You think you're a chef?
People are gonna come for me.
You see that? Oh,
right.
Now when you go on the internet, all we see is fabrics. All we see is heels. It's not about what's trending.
Right.
If it was about what's trending, I think I would not be doing what I would.
Right.
Because the last time I went to Winneba, University of Education, I was just making inquiries about a master's program. And that's what we're talking. After we finished, the lady was like, just know that in your class, it's just old people who are going to be there. I'm like, oh. Says yes, it's just old people though. So this kind of work that I'm doing,
it's not for young people.
It's not
many
for
young people are there.
Yeah, if I'm listening to what society is saying, it's normally not for young people.
Yeah.
So it's about you knowing exactly what you. I say that, look, it's some people's, duty, or it's not everybody who has to run a business.
Right.
Some people have to work.
Yeah, for others.
Others.
Yeah.
Some people also come into entrepreneurship because they don't want to work a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Which, 9 to 5 is not 9 to 7 to 5.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
Yeah.
And they feel like entrepreneurship is an escape plan.
I don't know.
But it is more than the 9 to 5. Because you're your own administrator, your own accountant, your own human resource manager.
Yes. Your own marketing manager.
Yeah. You're all this. And look, guys, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. So yes, I would encourage, if really you know that, look, because sometimes there's an idea in your mind. Sis, it's been on your mind for years.
Yeah.
Just go, just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Take that decision today, and then just go ahead and do what can happen.
Yeah. Pray about it.
Yeah. Pray about it, and just go ahead and do it. But if you're planning on doing it because others are doing it, so you want to quit your 9 to 5 and do that, prayerfully quit.
Okay. Okay.
But if it's not really, it's something that you enjoyed, because I tell my friends that when I was doing my internship, I enjoyed it.
Right.
I always say that I didn't run from a 9 to 5 to come and do this.
Okay.
I enjoyed doing a 9 to 5.
Okay.
I enjoyed waking up, dressing up,
going to work.
Yeah. Especially during my internship days.
Okay.
I'm the first person to get to work. I enjoy, so sometimes, yes, there are days where it was stressful, but I enjoy. So I always say that if I was in a 9 to 5, I would still enjoy
thrive,
it.
right?
I'll still do well.
Yeah.
So there is that, because the other time I was telling my mom that one of the companies I worked with during my internship days, the human resource manager called me one time. Said she has there's a job opportunity in so company, and she would want me to take it up. She was asking, am I still running the school? I said yes. She says, wow. And I said, yes, I'm doing it, and I'm doing it full time. She says, oh, when the person told her, I was the first person that came
to mind,
because I would do my work diligently.
Right.
So I spoke to him like, honestly, I can't, or I'm not at the point where I want to
leave the work
and then, yes, maybe with time I can do that, but right now I can't. But if I could speak, she says no, she wanted me to do it. I'm like, oh, it's just unfortunate. Yeah. So just be diligent. If you're meant to do a 9 to 5, do a 9 to 5. But if there's an idea, and you can do a 9 to 5 and still run a business. Oh yeah. Depends on what business you're doing. Yeah. But if really you know that this thing, because look, there are some people who are called to be entrepreneurs.
Right.
Go for it. Don't be scared. if I've said anything that scares you, look, don't mind me. Go ahead, do it.
You just need the Lord.
Just go. Yeah. Just do it. Have Jesus at the center, and then you'll be fine.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about finances. Let's talk about finances. Do you think that you need to hire a financial advisor, or you think you need to read a finance course? Like, how are you going about your finances in general?
Okay, so I would say that if you can't afford a financial advisor, because there are people, that's their profession. Just do it yourself.
Okay.
So read books.
Okay.
You can't be in business and say you don't read finance books.
Okay.
So have books on finances. When your church is having a financial seminar or talking about anything finances, go. Those ones are usually free. Go. I mean, if I say go, this is, and you say, oh, it's also about money. Your church has been organizing.
You don't go.
Yeah. There's so many. Just recently, I chanced on one advisor on Instagram.
Okay.
If you look for it, you find.
Okay.
So if you're not finding, that means it's not. It's not on your heart.
Okay.
Yeah. So read books. Speak to people also.
Okay.
Who have gone ahead of you. Speak to them as well. And then also, I mean, I am blessed to. In the beginning, I talked about Christ for Youth International.
Yes.
Has been a great blessing to me because, I mean, every aspect of your life is sorted out because you're being taught when it comes to finance. There's so many financial things I learned just because I was present at a meeting.
Okay.
Yeah. So just be available when it comes. When you see anything. If you can afford, join. If it's free, make time. I realize that young people are so busy. There's something we say, busy for nothing. so busy. Yeah. But when there's something, just go. Be on it. Because finances is what's running the entire business, whether you like it or not. It's you everywhere you go, it's money. Yeah. When you're going to buy whatever business you're running, whatever you're going to buy, you'll be asked.
Yeah.
And it's and my Christian family, money is something we should want to have, because the whole kingdom business, after we are praying, the next thing is money. Yeah. Because whatever we are organizing, why in a world where we don't just go there and then kabe. We don't just go there and then go and pray and then they send us. We need money. So don't let anybody make you feel like you're a Christian and you're doing business and you're so into it, and then as for you, no. We need to be the ones who have the money.
Absolutely.
We need to be the ones who have the money. So I would encourage every Christian, if there's an idea that's on your mind, do it. And then investment. I realized that so many young people don't know anything about investment. So just invest. Don't let your money just lie down. So just invest also, so that someone said, oh, as for this country, you can see this is the country we have. We don't have any other country. You can't. Right. Yeah. So in the meantime,
we have another country. We are going to Zion.
Oh yeah, there's that.
But here, right now,
when it comes to this is Ghana. That's all we have. Yeah. So in the meantime, as we're waiting for
things to be better,
then let's just
make the best of it.
Yeah. Let's have faith. Also, we run on a different economy.
Absolutely.
So. And let's take wise decisions, financial decisions. Read books. When you read books, you'll be fine. You can afford a financial advisor too. Yeah. If you have a friend who's a financial advisor, use them. In the meantime, you can afford them, talk to them. With time, when you can afford them, pay them. Yeah.
Right. Maybe we should bring Marcia back to come and talk to us about investments. Anna. Later. But yeah, this has been a very insightful conversation for me. I've learned a lot. I'm trying to see if I have one more question for Marcia. Have you ever felt like quitting? Ever? Just a thought or a feeling? That challenge. I didn't call me. It's okay. Have you ever felt like that?
I've not gotten to there. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
But there have been times where I'm like, oh God, this is so much.
Right.
This is just too much for me.
Right.
But then I haven't gotten to that point where I want to
quit.
Yeah.
Okay.
As I said, what I'm doing is my baby.
Okay.
I can't go and dump her anyway.
Yeah.
So she's mine. There are times where yes, I get tired. I ask so many questions. Like, did I take the right decision to do it now? Because it gets overwhelming.
Yeah.
And there are some other factors I don't want to, just for security reasons, I don't want to talk about.
Sure. Absolutely understand.
You have enlarged the nation and increased their joy. I am 4 years old. This is who I am. I am firstly a wonderful maid. I have so much life to give. I am God's greatness to influence my generation and years to come. I am on you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you. So the Holy One to be born will be called the Son of God. Elizabeth from relative is going to have a child in her old age, and she who was said to be unable to conceive is in her 6th month. For no one from God will never fail. I am the Lord's servant. Mary answered, may your word to me be fulfilled. Then the angel left said, this is the word of God. The day she told us we could continue primary education here. First Kings Crown School is our home. Auntie Marcia always told us how special our minds are, and that it's only the same positive things, and even when negative thoughts come to mind, we should run and come to help us take it out and replace with good things. Auntie Marcia, you have made us your children, friends, and your purpose-driven life partners. We have learned so much. The power of our minds, the importance of saying positive things always. You taught us to be there for our friends because first Kings Crown we are families. You taught us to not tease or bully our friends because mental health is important. And then says thank you for being patient with them. Gentle says thank you for challenging. Gentle says thank you for teaching the daily affirmation. Now says thank you for making him know that his contributions matter in class. Ishra says thank you for challenging her and taking her out on her birthday. Adora says thank you for teaching her nicely and allowing her sleep over when she feels like. Veronica says thank you for boosting her confidence. Thank you, Auntie Marcia, our precious teachers, Grandma, Grandpa, Uncle George, Auntie Sienta, our doctor, Uncle Kelvin, and Auntie Chris for making First Kings Crown School a home for us. Thank you.
Hello, beautiful people. My name is Joycey. If you enjoyed the video you just watched, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit the little bell beside the subscribe button to select all. And don't forget to share with your friends and family, your husbands and wives. It helps the channel grow. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.